A Detroit mother makes a wrong turn and ends up in ICE custody. Now she could be facing deportation. Welcome to CBS News Detroit at 5. I'm Terrence Friday.
And I'm Meredith Bruckner. That mother ended up on the Ambassador Bridge where she was detained by Customs and Border Patrol for 6 days with no method of communication. CBS News Detroit's Elaine Rojas Castillo spoke to that mother's attorney. She's downtown with the story.
Accidentally driving onto the Ambassador Bridge, the one-way toll road that connects the U.S. and Canada, is a pretty common mistake for Detroiters.
She wanted to go to Costco, and she put Costco into the GPS, or her family member did who was driving, and it shows the Costco in Windsor. And so they followed the directions.
For Sarahi, a mother of two, that error turned her life upside down. Immigrating from Guatemala as a child, her attorney, Ruby Robinson, says she doesn't have legal status and was immediately detained by Customs and Border Protection when she reached the security checkpoint, along with her two daughters.
Being detained with your children for 5 days, has some pretty, traumatic, carries a lot of trauma. For her children.
While Sarahi is undocumented, her two girls, who are 1 and 5 years old, are both U.S. citizens. Miriam Ackerman, senior staff attorney with ACLU Michigan, says the family didn't have access to legal counsel for almost a week.
I find it absolutely appalling that U.S. citizen children, any children, are being held in these conditions that aren't fit for adults, much less children, and that CBP won't even tell us what is happening.
In a statement to CBS News Detroit, CBP Assistant Commissioner Hilton Beckham said in part, quote, "When individuals violate immigration laws, their choices make them subject to detention and removal." CBP worked to find a suitable guardian for her U.S. citizen children. However, she initially chose to keep them with her, prolonging the detention period. In response to Sarahi's case, the Michigan Immigrant Rights Center and ACLU Michigan wrote a letter to CBP's Detroit port, pushing for information on detention conditions and what steps are being taken to avoid future situations.
We believe that this is the tip of the iceberg.
We want transparency, we want meaningful oversight, we want access, people to be able to access counsel, and for us to be able to access them.
Robinson says the woman is back home and has a court date set with immigration officials in June. Elaine Rojas Castillo, CBS News Detroit.